Hey, what is up, everyone? It is HFIL giving us some HFIL reacts. I am Harvest, and joining me, the man in the comms himself.
It's HeroHom, y'all. How's it going, everybody?
Hey, how we doing, Hero?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just got this new game drop, the trailer. So definitely looking forward to talking about it with you here. Big day for sure. So yeah, I'm ready to get right into it.
That's right. College Football 25 trailer just dropped. This game was announced, I think, the fall of last year. It's been the first time we've seen a college football game in, you'd say, 10 years. I think the game's coming out this year, even though it's called 25. The last game was 14 with Denard Robinson. Was that the guy that was on the cover back then?
Shoelace, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was the last person that was on the cover. So a long time ago.
that's right. And it's pretty exciting to see this game back. Did you play a lot of the college football games back in the day, man?
Uh, no, I actually didn't. I think I played 14 with Shoelace on there. Which is actually kind of interesting just because the last college game had a Michigan player on there on the cover, and this new one has another Michigan player, Donovan Evers, on the cover. So, along with two other people. So, that's pretty cool. Hell to the victors.
Yeah, national champions. You can just go screw yourself. I hate Jim Harbaugh, so that's how I'm going to say it.
He's not here no more, man. No,
Yeah,
he's with the Chargers now.
if they win a national title again, I will give the love then. But right now, screw them. So
That's fair. I don't even think we're projected in the early like top 10. It's all good. We don't have McCarthy. Uh, we don't have
Blake
Corum, so
Corum. Yeah.
yeah, so we're missing some big players, but we got some dogs waiting in the wings. So hopefully we do good this year too. We'll see.
Now I know everyone's going to be doing good with their players, their teams, everyone on the actual game itself. We just checked out the trailer. Dropped about 8 hours ago, 9 hours ago today, as of recording this. Hero, what was your first thoughts when you were checking out the trailer, man?
Man, I had a couple takes. Like first off, the attention to detail is just absolutely crazy. Like if I can remember, I saw they had the Boise State turf, which I don't know. Every time I look at it, I think of two things. One, the greatest turf like in college football. It looks
Oh yeah.
amazing. I don't know, maybe it's just the color blue, but like I love the way it looks. But it also gives me flashbacks of Titus Young. I don't know if anybody remembers him from Boise State and the playing on the Lions. Didn't do so hot, but those are the two things I think of when I see that. But yeah, so that was cool. The attention to details is great. You had schools like you had Florida. They had the gator. They pet the gator. Then you have, I believe it was Notre Dame, and they had the Fighting Irish as they were going down the hall. And then what else was there? LSU's attention to detail. They're going through the tunnel, slapping the board.
Mhm.
Uh, very, very. It looks so clean right now. I'm definitely looking forward to playing it. The only thing is when I think of this game, I also think of Madden. So I'm hoping they do a better job than Madden. Because no offense to Madden, I
No,
get it
all the
every
offense,
year.
man. Do it. All the offense.
Yeah, I get it every year because I'm a sucker, and every time I get it, I hope that it's a little bit different, and it's not. Um, and it's also funny because if you look at the beginning of this trailer, they mention not just a game, not just the same game or something like that. And that just made me think like, okay, is this gonna be different from Madden? I mean, I know that's probably not what they were aiming at. They were just saying like, hey, this isn't just another game. But the first thing I thought of is, okay, just not another game. Well, maybe this will be different. I don't know. We'll see. But again, very excited. I haven't played a college football game in a long time, so I'll definitely be trying to lock in, tune in, see if they have any more updates, and yeah, I'll be watching just like everybody else.
Now, I felt the same thing seeing the attention to detail, or the presentation. Because when I think of Madden, everyone's got the same entrance when teams come on out. But when you saw, as you said, Notre Dame going up the stairs, LSU hitting the banner going out, you see the Trojan in the middle of the field stabbing the middle of the ground. Like, it looks amazing seeing this presentation. And that's something a lot of people get upset about with man. It's like the presentation is so copy and paste. So they're doing a lot of attention to detail, a lot of respect to these colleges' traditions. And that's one of the big things people love about college football is these traditions, these rivalries, things like that. So I'm excited about that aspect. The thing that I'm probably concerned about, I mean, it looks amazing, the trailer, the graphics, everything about it. It reminded me a lot, as you said, the Madden trailers we see every year. Because it's. My cat just knocked over my webcam. Ah, well, we're live. so, so as we've seen so many times with the Madden trailers, every time they drop, it just kind of like very cinematic trailers. And that's what it kind of looked like. Was a very cinematic trailer. It looked absolutely stunning. I'm not going to discredit that, but it doesn't sell me on how good the game is yet.
Yeah, we need more time to see whether or not this game will be pretty good, but I have higher hopes, I think, along with everybody else, because it is a new-ish. We haven't seen it in a long time. There's no copy and paste because we haven't had a college football game in a very long time, so they can start from scratch and hopefully continue to build off of what this game could potentially be in the future. But it's one of those things that I think initial reaction is everyone's just excited. The gameplay looks amazing just off the trailer. And um, oh, there is one more thing that I did notice. And if you look at the cover, so it's not just Donovan Edwards. You have Travis Hunter from Colorado. And then crazy enough, you have Quinn, and that's the quarterback for Texas. And funny enough, I feel like OSU, like Ohio, like they kind of took like a big L on this one just because Quinn was their quarterback, but then he went to the transfer portal and he ended up at Texas. And then Donovan Edwards, well, the rivalry between Michigan and Ohio State. Um, so you have two people on the cover that probably haunt them, and I think that's great.
And honestly, that's so awesome. Like, we're looking back at 14, 13, 12, all the previous games, your quarterback, your wide receiver, everyone was number 84, number 12. You can go in there and like name them or whatever, or even do an auto name like I've always done. But now we actually have these players on the field. You actually have Edwards. You actually have Hunter and the Sanders boys. I'm curious if Dion's actually in the game too, to be honest, the coach. But
No coaches. I think I saw one of the
oh,
features mentioned that none of the coaches were going to be there.
that sucks. That would have been kind of cool to see Coach Prime in the sidelines, but it is actually kind of cool to be playing with the actual college athletes now. These guys are getting paid for it versus back in the day. Number 25 wouldn't get any credit, but their stats would still be in the game. You still knew who number 25 was. You just couldn't say his name.
Yeah, and that's just the evolution of the game of where we were back then to where we are now, and player likeness and players getting paid to
Mm-hmm.
play the game in college. Um, Also, shout out to Reggie Bush who got his Heisman back. Speaking of
Oh
players
yeah.
getting paid, so yeah, we're just living in different times right now where you have players that are getting paid for their likeness that are going to be on the game. You're going to be able to see them. You're going to see the likeness on their faces as well. Like you see Travis Hunter and the actually, Travis Hunter, interesting enough, like they showed him like as a wide receiver. So I wonder if they're gonna give him like dual eligibility, like with the corner position and wide receiver in this game. That would be pretty cool. I would love to see how that plays out as well. So that's
Yeah,
something to also look out for.
I didn't think about it. College football is very different than Madden because you have guys who play corner and wide receiver. You have guys that play, the option, the wildcat option, so much. Like college football is a completely different beast. So they can't just copy and paste Madden 2 playing that. Like I played the Madden 13 and NCAA 13. I still play NCAA 13 to this day, and does not play anything like Madden. So that does give me hope that they know that they can't just copy and paste this game on over. One of the things that definitely looks like is the features they have in this game. They are bringing back Dynasty Mode. Love Dynasty Mode. My favorite feature ever in any games, whether it's Madden, whether it's whatever. I want to just coach my team and recruit and sign free agency, whatever, to make that happen. And they are bringing back Road to Heisman. You are a student athlete trying to win the Heisman. That is so awesome.
That is the one I'm looking forward to the most. That last part right there is their road to Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I did like about Madden, they had this mode called Face of the Franchise a couple years back, and I think they carried it on to another. I think there was two Face of the Franchises. Like it was like stuff like that interests me the most because you get to play this character and you get to mold their future, and the decisions you make in that game and how you play determines like that player's future. Like things like that just gets me excited. So I'll definitely be trying to get my player to be the Heisman winner for sure. And then if not, um, hey, let's get them drafted. But we want to win the Heisman, so
I love like one of the old classic ones. I hope they bring it back. Is that you actually had to do math test or a history test while on your road to the Heisman because you're a student athlete. You're supposed to be taking classes too, so that was hilarious. So,
yeah. So I mean, this isn't the NFL. Like you haven't made it yet, so you still got to get good grades. Just in
exactly.
case you fail Heisman, man, you still gotta think of life after football, man. Especially if it's not as good. Um, and that would be kind of interesting too. Like, what happens if you don't get the Heisman, but you got good grades? Like, do they just say, "All right, well, you could be a doctor"? I don't know.
You're walking up on stage, you got the 4.0 GPA, you're going to be great. You're just not the Heisman winner. What's the position you'd be playing for your road to Heisman?
Quarterback,
I'm a halfback. I,
halfback.
yeah,
Okay.
I grew up with so many of like the Tyrone Wheatleys, the Jerome Bettis, those just hammer through the kind of offensive line kind of guys. So yeah, that's the guy I wanted to have on the field.
The boss, man. He's a legend over here for sure.
That's right.
Able to win the Super Bowl here as well. So that was huge. That was a big year. I feel that though. The halfback, that's a good position. If I didn't do quarterback, it probably would either be that or I don't know, maybe corner. But
Corner.
I think quarterback, I don't know, is it something about taking command of the pocket and just being able to dictate how the game goes based off of my accuracy, my throw, leadership. Something about that quarterback position that just gravitates me. Like every time I play either Madden or NCAA and I'm trying to like create a character, I'm always going for quarterback.
It's funny you brought up that you might play corner because I suck at playing defense. I just play D lineman and just try and power through and let the computer handle the actual coverage.
D lineman's actually like if I'm playing Madden, which sadly I am, um, sometimes I'll mix it up. Like sometimes I'll be on the D line, and that's easy if you're just trying to get to the quarterback or you're just trying to stop the run. But if I'm corner, that can get a little bit tricky. But getting that interception, there's no better feeling. Like that's a better feeling than throwing a touchdown to me. So I will say that overall, the position, I still gravitate towards quarterback more. But as a corner, just getting that interception and reading the route, like that's also very satisfying. If you can get that one play to end the game.
All right, for college football 25, it's going to be coming out in July, just 2 months from now. You can pre-order now on Xbox. You can pre-order now on PlayStation. Regarding the pre-orders themselves, there's a couple of bundles you got going out there. And some of them were some leaks about how costly some of these bundles. The MVP bundle, I think, is over $100, but you get Madden 25 and college football 25. And they got the MUT points, so they're bringing back MUT essentially for college football. That upsets me, but hey, we got Dynasty, so maybe I can get around that. What are you thinking about it? Are you going to play to get the MVP? Just going to get one of them? What's going on with you?
Think I'll have a better answer as the months go on, but
Yeah. Do you have a wish
I
list of what you
don't.
want to see in this game then?
Um, I just want to see gameplay of it because we've
Yeah.
seen like the trailer, we've seen the graphics at their best. But I want to see what it's going to look like actual gameplay. Um, so I think that's what will determine my answer on which version I get. Because if the gameplay is really good, I've already seen the trailer and I'm in love with that. I already want my player to be Heisman, so I know I'm getting the game. But which version? Um, I don't know. We'll see. I may get the regular. I may get the bundle for the MUP points. I don't know.
There's
I'll have a
just
better answer in a month.
if and only if they allow you to do the road to Heisman, and then you can take that player and put him the 25 Madden 25 draft, then I would do the bundle. They used to do that back in the day. You could just import the roster from NCAA 13 to Madden 13, and that was amazing. If they can bring that back, I'm in.
That would be crazy if you could do that. Yeah, I might be into. Um, bring him in as a quarterback. Oh my goodness! I used to always just be like, yeah, I'll take a quarterback and put him on the Lions. But that's kind of tough now because Jared Goff is he's won the hearts of the city. He's won mine as well. Uh, so he's been very good for the city and for the team. So it's like now if I play the Lions and I want to create a character, respectfully, I may go a different position. But it's
But
tough on there too because there's so many good positions that we have there. But for college, definitely quarterback. But if we can transfer over, then I don't know. Maybe I'll go on my second favorite team. I'll go on the Bucks.
but imagine you playing, you win the Heisman as the quarterback, and you go #1 in the draft playing the Madden 25. So your same player's just gone from winning the Heisman in Michigan, and now you're playing for Chicago as the #1 draft pick. Like that's an amazing feeling. Like your story still continues beyond the game.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind taking Caleb Williams' spot. So he hasn't done anything in the league yet. So yeah, I mean, if we could do that, I'll join Chicago. It'll break my heart a little bit if I torch the Lions 100-0, but hey, man,
And
the
it's
story goes on.
just insert the gif from Hot Fuzz loading up the shotgun. Shame. All right. I think the only thing I want to bring up is I just want to see mascot mode. I want to see the mascots on the field facing each other. Other than that, I'm excited about the trailer, and we just definitely got to wait for more information, more gameplay. Hero, what do you got? Do you have anything else you want to bring up about the trailer? Your hopes, your dreams, your
I want to bring
concerns?
up the fact that if we're going to talk about mascots, did we see the duck riding a motorcycle? uh, so yeah, yeah.
we
That's what
saw the
sold me.
yeah,
That's what sold me on the game.
we saw the duck
Oh my,
riding the motorcycle. We saw the demon deacon on a motorcycle. You saw the guys bringing out the bull for the Texas Longhorns. Like, it looks so cool every time.
and you see the Texas A&M, 12th man. Like they just, again, I said it early on, but like their attention to detail is just so good. So man, this is a lot to look forward to. I'm very excited. It has been a long time since we've had a college football game.
Mhm.
And I'm very happy to see that we have another Michigan player continuing where Shoelace left off. And hopefully, for many years to come, we get more Michigan players on the cover. That means we're doing good. But if not, it's all right. I'll still support the game. Just in a happy spot right now.
Uh, I, I know we're talking about the future. I just brought up a thought. I'm curious what they're going to do with the dynasty mode, though, and everything regarding the playoffs, because the game was announced when they had a 14 playoff. Are we going to have the 4 or the 12 team playoff in the game then?
They mentioned 12. I saw
They did?
12. They're going to bring 12 team. Yep.
All right, cool. Then cancel my concern there. But all right, man. That's all the thoughts I've got. I'm excited about this coming up in July. You brought up your big things. It's gonna be a hell of a time.
It is. So in July, you guys might not be seeing me for a little while. Just know I'm okay. You don't have to check in on me. You can see me pop up online. Um,
Man, we gotta
just
get
know I'm doing well.
we gotta get you streaming some of this as soon as it drops. Then put it up on our Twitch channel.
I can do that. Yeah, no problem. You guys can watch me be a Heisman winner, or at
Hell
least
yeah!
try trying. I got you guys.
All right. All right, so that's it for us. I'm going to be representing Central Michigan University when the game drops. I assume you're going to do Michigan.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely going Michigan.
All right. All right, well, that's it. We'll see you guys next time. Remember, we've got our next Smash Brothers tournament at Gatekeeper Games on June 1st. Join us then. Otherwise, stay frosty. I don't know. How else do I want to end this?
I mean, I normally end mine with HeroHom out, but as a team, we can say HFIL out. Uh, but yeah, it's just as Harvest said, we do have our tournament coming up, so I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I will be on the mics for that tournament. So hoping to get to see some of you guys again and commentate some of your matches. But until then, see you guys later.